What's going on, people? We back with another video, and today I'm going to tell you about my experience at the Beats and Cameras event. It happened on January 23rd. It was hosted by Grab the Aux and Michigan Fashion Week. So here you can see me go ahead getting set up, and while I'm setting up, I'm gonna just talk over a few things to let you guys know how it went and my experience. All right. So I was actually really excited to come to this event because it was promoted as a music and fashion event, and this is something I've been trying to really double down on, which is focusing on my niche and my demographic and going to the places where people will actually appreciate the things that I do and the things that I make. In the previous video, I talked to you guys about how going to where your audience is extremely important. So I'm taking my own advice and trying to be where the people are, as what's her name, Ariel, Little Mermaid said. But yeah, I'm trying to go to where my people are, the people that actually like what I do, people that appreciate what I do. So came to this event, I had my grid walls. I was extremely excited about the grid walls. They look really professional. They bring a whole different shopping experience when you see them, when you walk in. The guy next to me, when he got set up, all he had was a rack and a table. So the grid walls came out really, really well. I'm extremely happy how they came out. Next time, I probably won't bring as much stuff. I'll bring only 2 racks and half the stuff. But all in all, it was really good. So the event overall was a music and fashion event it was a showcase for up and coming artists and some already established artists, both in the city of Detroit and I think it's like 2 or 3 people outside of the city as well. But it was really good, really cool vibe. But ultimately, once everything got set up, it's pretty much a waiting game from there, man. Like, you're really waiting for everybody to come in, waiting for everybody to come see the stuff, and waiting for people to come shop. So coming out to this event was extremely beneficial to me because I was able to meet some photographers, some models, and this young lady I'm talking to now, her son actually performed in the showcase. But she has a podcast, and I was able to do a quick little interview with her, tell her about the brand, tell her where I started, why I make the things I make, how I make them, stuff like that. But yeah, it's ultimately a really good networking, good handshaking event. But like I said, ultimately we are here to make sales. So let me go ahead and show you all those sales now. So this right here was actually my first sale of the day. I was extremely excited about this one because this guy, he seemed interested, but not that interested until I told him about the story behind the brand, the meaning, the slogan, and just gave a couple of little details here and there, and that's what really got him into actually buying something. So that was extremely excited. I think I made my first sale at like 9 something at night, but the event started at like 8. So being an hour and some change in, I was excited about that particular sale because it came fairly early in the day or in the time. So this particular event was really dope because anybody that came in got a free photo shoot with any of the photographers. So you can see in the background, it's the step and repeat they have over in the back of me, but then also there's a backdrop with the pink and there's a backdrop with the white, and you can go grab any photographer and to get a photo shoot. So for me, this is an opportunity to pass out flyers and meet more photographers so that when I have an event, I can hire more people to bring out more media, more exposure, just up that catalog, up that professionalism. So yeah, this particular sale was my biggest sale of the night. This young lady brought 4 items, and those 4 items came up to a decent, actually like over like 80% of my sales that day. So I actually gave her a discount, and while we talking about sales, I'll go ahead and bring up the screenshot of my sales report so you all can see what we made. So as you all can see, we made a total of $265 this entire event, which for a 5-hour event, I'm super excited about it. To y'all, it may not seem like much, but to me, it was a lot. I made that off of just 4 sales. And actually, if it wasn't for the discount I gave this particular young lady, I would have made $290. So I actually came out more than 100% of what I put in because of the vendor fee as well as me renting the U-Haul. I made double what I put in, so I'm super excited about that. And I didn't have to print anything, so I didn't do any new printing. This is all last season's product inventory, so I didn't have to do any new prints. So I think this is a pretty good event. And now after that, like I said, it's really just a waiting game. Once you come to an event like this, you pretty much talk to a few people and then wait. Talk to a few people and then wait. Talk to a few people and then wait. And that's ultimately the rinse and repeat cycle you're gonna go through when you come to an event like this. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and give you all 2, maybe 3 different tips that you can use to vet to have a successful event when you go out, or a successful experience when you go out. But first, if you all made it this far into the video, I greatly appreciate it. If you all could give me a follow, a subscribe, a like, a comment, all that good stuff. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. If I hit that goal, I will have a big event or a big sale on the website. So please like the video, hit subscribe, leave a comment if you want to see more videos like this. If you want to see more behind the scenes stuff, leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see. I'll talk about anything. I'll show you guys just about anything. But like I said, trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So leave me a subscribe and a like and a follow, all right? Appreciate it. So for tip number 1, I'm going to say when you're looking for an event to go to or to have a successful event wherever you go, I will always say vet the host, all right? Take the host through a vetting process. Look who's hosting the event. And with this one in particular, it was hosted by Grab the Aux and Michigan Fashion Week. So after I did my research, I was fairly confident that when I went to an event like this, I would be pretty successful. But I didn't stop with just a simple Instagram search. I actually did Google searches. I went to the websites. I actually emailed Michigan Fashion Week in general. That's how I even heard about this particular event. So vet all of the hosts, see if this is going to be a good fit for you. Like, even though this is a good fit for me with the music scene, the underground fashion scene, it may not be a good fit for you. You know, you may have to go to a skater event, or you may have to go to a more party vibe event. But for me, I think this really fit the demographic I was going for. So like I said, tip number 1, always vet the host. Because if you got a good host, then you'll get a good turnout. And at that good turnout with people coming up, showing up to the event, you got a better chance at being successful while you're there. Tip number 2, do something with your brand to stand out. So for me, it was investing in these grid wall racks. When I got these grid walls, I knew they would be way more successful than just the standard clothing racks on the poles or whatever. So do something that's going to make you stand out. People were able to see all of my inventory just at a glance. They didn't have to walk up and touch stuff if they didn't want to. They didn't have to look through racks. They saw all the designs right there in their face. So again, do something that's going to make your particular space stand out. And then last but not least, tip number 3, is actually the most important one. I'm going to say know your story. The story behind your brand is going to be extremely important, especially in small spaces like this, because you are the owner and you're the designer of these particular clothes, people are going to want to know why you're doing what you're doing. They just don't want to buy any old random thing and not know what it means. We live in a world now where all the big brands are, they kind of just going off name alone, but you don't have that. As a small owner, small business, you don't have that cachet, that clout yet to just go off name alone. So you want to have a story and you want to know your story. You want to be able to repeat your story 1,000 times in a minute to anybody that walk up and want to buy from you. So those are my 3 tips. 1, vet the host wherever you go. 2, stand out when you get there. And 3, know your story for any of your customers that's walking up that want to talk to you, all right? All right, y'all, so we're coming up to the end of the video. I want to say thank you if you made it this far. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I made one more sale but at the end of this, but I ran out of the footage. I couldn't record it. But yeah, I made one more sale after this whole thing. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. And if you want to see more, please let me know what you want to see. You can find all of our social media links in the description below.